Well, here I am. This is a place, I believe it's called Marysville, Michigan, which is just down the road from Port Huron, Michigan, which is across the river from Sarnia, Ontario. So I'm just down the road from the border, and up the road there is where it's a fine, nice rest stop up there. That's where I pulled over and, fiddled with my phone for a bit and got some sleep. Oh, hello, Greece. We're obviously back in the north because it is cold here, so I had to turn the vehicle on every couple hours or something to warm it up and then go to sleep, and then when it was volcano hot, then turn it off again. It's not that cold, but it's definitely not the south anymore. Yeah, so I'm about to head to the border. As you may have seen by my last post, I didn't manage to procure a free shower at the Flying J. Flying J/Pilot is where a lot of truckers stop, and there's a good place to get a shower. Nice, clean, good shower in. However, to pay for a shower, that's for suckers. That's a sucker's game, paying for showers. And so a part of the whole drive-away challenge, it's a challenging lifestyle, not for everybody, but a part of the challenge just to add things, to make things more interesting, is to attempt to get free showers from the people at Pilot and Flying J, because the showers, if you pay for them, they're just too expensive. It's too expensive for a shower. So I'm a little haggard because I'm unshowered, and I'm going to show up at the border looking like a well-dressed hobo, I guess. Just had a nice breakfast here, nice fast food breakfast. This particularly prolific fast food chain finally has some options on their menu after many years. They finally have some options without pork. My goodness, it's almost like they listened to me when I complained. So I had a fast food breakfast, sans pork, almost no carbs. I was going to make a video about how to eat relatively paleo healthy on the road, particularly at fast food restaurants. Perhaps I'll still do that. Anyway, a little coffee here. A little coffee. You got your coffee out there? If you do, in the style of Scott Adams, we'll do a simultaneous sip. All three of us, right? Are you ready? Ready to sip? Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. It's a fine beverage. I got this mug in Missouri. Sorry, it just went to the dual clock trying to ask me what city I'm in, but not giving me the option of the actual city I'm in. Yay, coffee! Hello, Rosie. I love this mug. I got it in Missouri on Route 66. I think that's what they now call I-40. But anyhow, regarding the title of this piece, this video, it is kind of sad. This is pretty much the last leg of this journey. And it's been good. It's been good. I'm a little haggard from not having a shower, but I got to work on my free shower game. But let me go back in time. In December, I opened myself up to doing drive-away deliveries full time, and at first it looked like it was all going to work out fine, and I will have had 3 different sources for drive-away deliveries. So it's not a job. It's more like a lifestyle, or it's a freelancing opportunity. I'm an independent contractor, so I'm not employed. I have no job security, which also means that I can take I can take as much time off as I want. I can work when I want. I can choose which deliveries I do, which is great. I love the freedom of it. So yeah, in December I got started out, and I will have had 3. What does drive away mean? Drive away means that I'm delivering people's vehicles, but not on a car carrier or anything. I just literally take the keys and drive people's vehicles, usually from Florida to Canada or Canada to Florida, something like that. Usually snowbirds. Snowbirds are Canadians that spend about half the year in the U.S., and while they're down there in Florida, usually they want to drive their own vehicle, but they want to fly there and back. So they hire a company to hire a guy like me to drive their vehicle for them. And it's pretty rare, I think, in somebody's life to find a job that they actually really like and are good at. So, well, like I said, it's not a job, but a career that they actually like. And, I'm a musician, I'm a writer, I have other things going on, but this is something that I can actually stand. Not only can I stand, but I'm even kind of passionate about it. And to be honest, I'm even passionate about this little channel, this little Periscope channel and Twitter account. And I'm working on getting it put up on YouTube when I can get my technology together. But anyway, when I got rid of my job at the juice factory and opened myself to driving away deliveries, I will have had 3 sources. And one of them would be Boss R. The other one is Boss D, who I'm delivering for now, a very reputable drive-away company. And then the third is my own company, Aurora Drive-Away. And my own company is just essentially starting from scratch, but it's actually not that hard to start from scratch in this business. Well, it kind of is, but you got to go on a booking website and eventually, underbook, maybe sacrifice some profit to get some reviews and get some stars going and all that. The second delivery I did in December was for Boss R, and that was between Vancouver and Saskatoon. Now, you can go back in the channel to check out the struggles involved in that. So it wasn't easy. So I went from Vancouver to Saskatoon, which was a harrowing journey. It wasn't easy, and part of that was bringing Boss R to his next delivery in Creston, BC. So it involved a big detour. I helped him to rescue him from a flat tire situation. Also on the way back from Saskatoon, I almost froze my ass off on a Greyhound, like a so-called Greyhound trip that had no heat. Anyway, so for that trip, and then it was also on Christmas, right? So I missed Christmas. So I delivered it on Boxing Day, December 26th. Simultaneous sip, anybody? Do you have your beverage? If you have your beverage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so not only that, working on Christmas, almost freezing. Anywho, so I still haven't got paid for that. Rosie. Still haven't gotten fully paid for the trip, which was now over 3 months ago. And I do get a lot of runaround, I gotta move some money around, I gotta change currencies, and then he's out of money, and then he's out of country and stuff, so Boss R hasn't panned out, unfortunately. I still actually love the guy, and when you've taken, which is odd, I don't know, when you've taken long car trips with somebody, and when you've suffered together, we've almost froze to death, we've had harrowing adventures in my previous chapters as a drive-away guy, but he's just not reliable to pay up 3 months. And of course, maybe I could be better at invoicing people and blah, 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 but I just tend to trust people. They say they're going to pay. I trust that they're going to pay. So because of this lack of money from that one trip, just when you're a freelancer like this, I'm not sitting on a whole bunch of money, therefore, yada, 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 in order to get through February, I had to think ahead and get a job. I had to get a Joe job. So I was lucky enough to be able to take time off for this and the previous trip from my Joe job. And I had to project. I was like, well, if Ryan doesn't pay me by oopsies, if Boss R doesn't pay me by the end of February, then